Namaste. In this session, we're practicing vinyasa yoga with the emphasis of balance. And I refer mainly to the verb balance, to balance, balancing, because attaining absolute perfect balance is probably impossible, is impossible. And furthermore, even if we do attain the perfect balance in whatever that capacity means for you, it's not possible to stay in that state, just given the transience and impermanence of everything. And so today's intention is not necessarily to attain and or maintain balance, but more so we're practicing being and navigating through imbalance, because that's pretty much all the time that we're in imbalance. And also, we in our lives we will be faced with challenges, blockages, imbalances. And so again, our practice serves as a tool for us to refer back on. It's like, okay, I've been in this situation before. Even though it was on my mat, it's still applicable to life. So I want to give you a moment here to, if it feels safe, close your eyes and reflect on the word balance. How does it land? How does it resonate for you today at this moment? Good. And as far as props today, so we are going to be doing physical balancing and also mental balancing, but I encourage you to have some props to support in navigating our imbalances once again. So I'll be cueing to blocks. If you don't have blocks, you can find some other alternatives, foam rollers. I have a stool here as well. You can also use a wall or a bed to help you balance for certain postures. And yeah, let's begin in a seat. Sukhasana. Cross your legs, rest your hands onto your thighs. Option to close your eyes or gaze to the tip of your nose, Nasagra Drishti. And tune into your breath, slowing the inhale and exhales, finding Samavriti. Same inhale in, same exhale out. Maintaining a balance between receiving and giving. And press your hands to your heart center, Anjali Mudra. Inhale for Om. Om. Let's have a great day, great practice. Gently blink your eyes open if you close them, and then roll over onto all fours, finding tabletop, stacking your shoulders over your wrists, hips over your knees. Begin to move into your cat-cow. So as you inhale, drop your belly, send your gaze up, tailbone up. Exhale, cat, round your spine, chin to your chest, tailbone down. Keep going, your breath, your movement, adding or subtracting. Just connecting our breath with our body, warming up the spine. Again, keeping the inhale and the exhales even. Let's do one more round. And then return back to a neutral tabletop. Draw your knees to touch. And then as you inhale, kick your right heel back. You can either flex or point the ankle, just make a choice. Try to level off your heel with your hips. And then as you exhale, extend your left arm forward. Thumb up towards the sky, almost like your hand shaking the air. Bird dog. So lock your belly in. And right away, we're in our balance. So as you extend your left fingers forward, reach your right foot back. Inhale. Exhale, draw elbow towards your knee, round your spine, cat back. One more time, inhale, extend, balance. Exhale, empty the breath. Again, re-extend, and then either stay here a few more breaths or option to bend your right knee and reach back for your foot. Okay, if you have the foot kick and pull, again, balancing between that effort, it's You can find a stretch into your left shoulder, your right hip. One more breath. And then exhale, release, leg long, foot and hand back down. One round cat-cow to reset. And then re-neutralize your spine. Knees come back to touch. Inhale, extend your left toes back. Flexor point, make a choice. Exhale, reach your right hand forward. Close the fingers. Lock your belly in to support your spine. Inhale, extend, reach. Exhale, draw elbow towards your knee. One more. Inhale, reach. Exhale, release. Once again, re-extend the arm and the leg. An option to stay here. Option to bend your left knee. Reach back for your foot. Whether or not you have the foot is great. If you do have the foot, kick and pull. Release your right shoulder. Release your left hip. One more breath. Good, and then gently exhale, release. Arm and leg back down. Tuck your toes, and then exhale, downward facing dog. Stretch the backs of your legs. Reach your palms down and away, lengthening through your shoulders. One breath in. Stay for the exhale. And then walk your hands to the back of your mat, ragdoll, uttanasana, feet hip width distance or wider. And take a couple breaths here, interlacing opposite elbows, decompressing from the spine. Option to sway side to side. Option to shake your head, releasing through the neck. Switch the crossing of your forearms. Few more breaths. Good, and then release your hands to your mat. Toe heel your big toes to touch. A little space between your heels. And then tuck your chin in, pressing evenly through your feet. Roll up to stand. Taking your time, arms heavy, head heavy. At the top, Samastitihi, exhale, hands by your side. Let's do half sun salutation. Inhale, reach your hands widen up, touch your palms, look up. Exhale, fold over your legs. Inhale, look up halfway. Exhale, fold back down. Again, inhale, root to rise tall, mountain. Samastitihi, exhale. Good. Now, chair pose, Utkatasana. Bend your knees, sit your hips back. At the same time, reach your arms up. Good, good. Feet can be either hip width distance, more supportive for the back, or draw your big toes to touch. Either way, lean your weight into both heels. Arms reach forward, inhale. Exhale, chair plane. Fly your arms back. Palms face the earth. Roll your shoulders back. Okay? Then from here, you can stay here or begin to lean into your toe, the ball mounts of your feet, lifting your heels, squeezing your ankles, spread your toes, and balance here for drinking bird. Option to interlace your fingers behind, here for one. Do what you can. 2. And 3. Release your heels down if you lifted. Inhale. Keep the bind. Straighten your arms, straighten your legs. Press the hips maybe. And then exhale, Samastitihi. Release the bind. Come back to neutral. Good. Inhale, mountain pose. Reach your hands, widen up. Touch your palms, look up. Exhale, fold over your legs. Look up halfway. Inhale. Keep your spine long as you exhale. Walk your hands forward to a high plank. You can use your knees as you exhale, lower down onto your belly. Keep your hands underneath your shoulders, feet hip width distance, and then inhale, baby cobra. Lift your chest, little to no weight in your hands. Exhale, tap your nose to your mat. 2 more times. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower down. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, tabletop or upward facing dog, strong legs. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift up. Nice. Inhale, lift your right leg up towards the sky, three-legged dog. As you exhale, twist. Draw your right knee towards your left elbow. Hinge forward to a high plank. Good. Stay in the twist. Extend your right heel out. Flex the ankle. Roll over to the inner arch of your left foot. Lean into your right hand and then lift your left arm for fallen triangle. Option to stay here. Option to float your right toes up. Here for 1. Balance. 2. And 3. Release your foot back down. Hand back down. Inhale, three-legged dog. Sweep. Exhale, step your foot between your palms. Warrior 2. Lower your left heel down. Stack your shoulders over your hips. Extend your arms opposite directions. Good. Make sure your arms are level with your shoulders. And then inhale, straighten your right leg. Option is shorten your stance if you'd like. And then find Trikonasana triangle. Extend your spine forward. Lower your right hand down, either onto a block, or big toe, or floating. Option to look up towards your left hand for 1. 2. And 3. Look down towards your right foot. Bend your knee, lean into your right leg, and then plant your right hand either about a foot onto a block or your mat. Lift your left leg for half moon. Option to keep looking down, maybe look forward, maybe look up towards your hand. Here for 1. Keep pressing, reaching with your left heel. 2. Expand through your core, your center. And 3. Look down, bend your right knee, land your left toes, star pose, heels and toes out. Shake it out, turn around, face you. And then inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to your hips, point your toes in for Prasarita. Inhale. Exhale, fold over your legs. Plant your hands in line with your feet, shoulder width distance. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. 1. Keep lifting your sit bones. 2. And 3. Inhale, halfway lift. And then exhale, pivot towards your right leg. I switched my leg. So right leg, low lunge top of your mat. And then exhale, vinyasa. Or option to skip, option to modify. Find your back bend. Inhale. And exhale, downward facing dog. So vinyasa is our ultimate practice for balance. We exhale, release, and engage our core. We inhale to back bend, stretch the hips, and then we exhale, contract again. Take a breath in here. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, extend your left leg, three-legged dog. Exhale, twist. Draw your left knee towards your right elbow, hinge forward to high plank. Keep the twist as you extend your left heel out, flex the ankle, lean into your left palm, and reach your right hand for fallen triangle or star. There's 2 names for that. Good, you can keep your foot here or option to float for 1, 2, do what you can, and 3. Release the foot, release your hand back down. Inhale, three-legged dog, sweep. Exhale, step your foot between your palms, warrior 2. Lower your back heel, stack your shoulders over your hips. Okay. Find your stance. And then inhale, straighten your right leg. You can shorten stance if you need. Bump your hips back, chest forward, and then find Trikonasana triangle. Lower your left hand either onto a block, big toe, or floating. Look up towards your right hand for 1, 2, and 3. Look down towards your left foot, bend your knee, lean into your left leg, and place your hand either onto a block or your mat, a foot in front. Lift your right heel, flex the ankle. Option to stay looking down, forward, or maybe up. Here for 1, 2, and 3. Look back down, bend your knee, land your right toes out to star pose. Shake it out. can see my shadow here. Dancing shadow. We're friends with our shadows here. And then inhale, once again, expand. Exhale, point your toes in. Interlace your fingers behind you, once again, for chest expansion. You can use a strap if you'd like. Inhale here. Exhale, Prasarita Padottanasana, full. We'll be here 5 to 6 breaths. 1. Stretch your legs, reach your arms away from your back. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Inhale, release the bind, halfway lift your spine, and then exhale, pivot towards your left leg. Option for vinyasa. Be with your breath. Meet downward facing dog. Inhale. Stay for the exhale. Good. Now step your right foot about halfway forward, so not quite all the way through, kind of like where your belly or where your belly is underneath you. And then grab your blocks if you have them, or any prop that you can use to help support you. You can use a chair. Lean into your right leg, and then inhale, press evenly into your right foot to lift your chest, lift your left foot. Level your left foot in line with your hips. Either flex or point the ankle. Just make a choice. Option to stay here. Option to float your right hand forward. It's like a standing bird dog. Bicep by your ear. Option to stay here. Option to bend your left knee and reach back for your foot. Ooh. Kick and pull to find the balance. And then the next step, before we try it, just imagine. Imagine floating your left hand off of your mat. Just think about it. Ooh. You may have noticed some body parts turning on. The power of our mind, our thoughts. So now try it. Maybe lift your left hand to your heart or forward. For 1, do what you can. 2, and 3. Release your left hand back. Release your foot if you had it. And then draw big toes to touch. Shake out the legs. Fold over your legs. Woo. Good. Halfway lift, inhale. And then exhale, vinyasa or straight to downward facing dog. Let that side go. And then this time, step your left foot forward. Again, about halfway between your foot and your hands. Place your hands onto your blocks. Then lean into your left foot. Press evenly into your left foot to lift your right leg and lift your torso. Think cobra in your upper body, okay? Strong core to support. Flex or point your right ankle. And then you can stay here, or option to float your left hand forward. Nice. Option to stay here. Option to bend your knee and reach back for your foot. If you have the foot, kick and pull. And then once again, before lifting your hand, just think about it first. Imagine your body already knows what to do. Mojo's over there. And then perhaps try floating your right hand either to your heart or forward. For 1, 2, and 3. Return your right hand down. Release your foot if you had it and fold over your leg. Shake it out. Whew. And then inhale, come up to stand. Samastitihi. Roll out the shoulders. And just take a moment here in Samastitihi. Just draw feet hip-width distance apart, hands by your side. Option to close your eyes, gaze between your eyebrows, or keep them open, gaze to the tip of your nose. Just meditate here, standing meditation. Feel the earth beneath your feet. Take a moment, lean into your right leg. Lean into your left leg. And then find the balance in between. Return to Samavriti if you lost it. Same inhale in, same exhale out. Observing left and right sides without judgment or stories. We are exactly as we need to be, where we need to be. And step to the top of your mat. Let's flow back down. Inhale, mountain pose. Reach wide and up. Look up. Exhale, fold over your legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Stay here, or option to play with arm balance. Bakasana, crow pose. Plant your palms. Bend your elbows back. And then place your knees as high as possible. As close as possible to your armpits. Yep. Lean into your fingers. Look forward. You can stay here, or option to float one, the other, or both feet. Touch your toes here for one. Use your core, lift. 2 and 3. Step or jump back, chaturanga, low plank. Inhale to your back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice. Shirshasana, headstand. So, depending on your practice, you can either stay in forearm or dolphin pose, so lower to your forearms, stretch your shoulders, lift your hips, walk your feet as close as possible. If you have headstand, place the crown of your head between. I'll move my shirt real quick, tuck it in onto your mat. Okay, do what you can. You can use a block, a wall. Okay, finding the balance, pressing your forearms down, maybe straighten the legs. Let's do 5 breaths. 1, 2, gaze at one point. 3, 4, and 5. And I'll try this. Lower your feet halfway. So if this is new to you, just go as far as possible. So hips back, legs forward. This is how you maintain your balance. You can stay here 45 degrees or try to lower all the way halfway. Stay here for 3. 1, hips back, legs forward, balance. 2, and 3. Return back up on the inhale if you can. And then exhale, return back down. Keep your head on the floor, child's pose. Rest. Relax your shoulders, relax your neck, relax your eyes. Let that go. Awesome. Return up to a tabletop and then find your way onto your back. Lay down, move your mic, and set up for 2 rounds of a back bend. First round, bridge pose. Plant your feet hip width distance. Hands tickle your feet, and then inhale, lift your hips up. Option 2, interlace your fingers under for a chest expansion. Soften through your throat and your jaw. And then exhale, release your hips back down. Knock your knees in for a breath. Assess what you need. Second set, you can do the same bridge pose. You can do supported bridge with your block. If you feel up for it, you can do wheel. Plant your palms by your ears. First, come up to the top of your head. Inhale, hug your elbows in. And then as you exhale, straighten your arms, straighten your legs. Here for 1. Do what you can. 2, use both your arms and your legs, press away. And 3, tuck your chin in, roll your spine back down, and hug your knees into your chest. Rock side to side. Thank you back. And then roll over to your right side. Press yourself up to a seat. And take Baddha Konasana, soles of your feet to touch. Open your knees wide. And inhale, lengthen through your spine. As you exhale, fold over your hips. Fully exhales. It's important to stretch as much as we strengthen our bodies. Again, that's what the yoga balance practice does for us. We balance our back bends with folds. Inhale, return back up to a seat. And let's do a twist, Ardha Matsyendrasana. I'm not going to mirror you because it's challenging for me to mirror. So bend your left foot towards your right hip. Cross your right foot outside of your left knee. Option to extend your left leg if that's more sustainable. And then lean back, lift your left arm, lengthen the spine, inhale. As you exhale, twist towards your right side. Hook your left elbow, look over right shoulder. Option to extend your left hand. Option for a half or full bind. Balance through both hips. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to twist. One more breath. And then exhale. Release that side. The counter is the other side, so switch your legs. Left foot goes outside of your right knee. Right foot towards your left hip. Again, option to extend your right leg. And then inhale, extend your right arm, lengthen your spine. Exhale, twist to your left side. Look over left shoulder. Again, option to extend your right arm towards your foot and or take a half or full bind. Inhale to lengthen, receive. Exhale to twist and release. One more breath. Exhale, release what you have. Release both legs and shake them out. And then let's set up for pranayama into our meditation. Pranayama is breath work. So find your seat, whether it's Padmasana, half Padmasana, Sukhasana, like how we started. And then we'll do Nadi Shodhana, or alternate nostril breathing. Take your right hand, place your pointer finger and middle finger down, and you'll use your right thumb to close your right nostril and the other two fingers to close the left. So start by closing your right nostril. Inhale through the left. Close the left, exhale right. Through the right side, inhale. Left side, exhale. Again, inhale left. Exhale right. Right side, inhale. Left side, exhale. Inhale left. Hold. Exhale right. And hold. Inhale right. Hold. Exhale left. Hold. Release both hands onto your thighs. Breathe through both nostrils. Let's observe this peaceful state after alternate nostril breathing, which helps balance our left and right sides, masculine, feminine energies, yin, yang. An option to stay here in your seat for final meditation. Option to find Shavasana, lay down onto your backs, setting up any props as you'd like or need. Just make any adjustments to either sit or lay comfortably. Release control of your breath. Just be more aware of it, allowing the inhale and exhales to arrive and go. And I'll leave you here in your Shavasana or seat. Please stay for at least a few more minutes to integrate your practice, absorbing whatever balance means for you. As always, thank you, and thanks to all of our teachers and their teachers. Namaste.